Hello, I'm Ken and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full walkthrough of the Meliá Varadero, Cuba. This is our first time here. This is actually our last day here. So I'm going to do a full walkthrough, the minimal amount of editing possible, just to give you an idea of how big this hotel is. It is an all-inclusive, it is a family hotel. They do have an upgrade level. It's called the level. So if you want to have access to, there is a lobby bar on the top floor and only the people in the level can go to access that. And there's also a bar out front, restaurant. Actually, it's a restaurant and it is called the TexMex. And you can go there for breakfast if you don't want to go into the buffet area. It's really loud in the buffet area. You have to line up for getting your omelets and all that stuff. So if you are at the level, I should totally suggest and recommend you bump up to the level and you can eat breakfast. Sit down, order off the menu, they bring it to you. We did like scrambled eggs and bacon every morning with a latte. It was really nice, and you can sit outside, you can sit inside. It is a beautiful little area. So let's start this walkthrough right now and we'll show you how big it is. This is the entrance to the hotel. It is, just to give you a heads up, it's almost 12 and it's 27 degrees Celsius. So it's going to be a warm one for me doing this walkthrough. It's probably going to take 30 minutes to 40 minutes. I'm going to try my best to get through it as quickly as possible. So again, just to give you guys an idea, there is, I believe, 490 rooms. When in the summertime, when they're full to capacity, they'll have over 1,000 people. I think at the moment right now, they have about 800. So it's almost to capacity. This is the front reception area where you come in. Sometimes they'll have ladies dancing for you when you first come in. And then over here we have a little bar area. When you first arrive, they give you drinks and things. This is your waiting area if you're waiting to get your room or if you're waiting for the bus to take you back to the airport. This is kind of the grand atrium. This building is 5 stories tall and has this beautiful entranceway, and you feel like you are in a botanical gardens. And there's a huge hole in the roof. The birds fly in, come down, squawk, and then leave again. They have 3 elevators, but one of them is not working at the moment. There's 2 more elevators, and I'll show you those. I just wanted to show you one other thing, just to kind of cut this somewhat short. Right across from the 3 main elevators on the first floor is the workout room, and they have 3 or 4 treadmills, free weights, so you can get your healthy exercise time in if you'd like. Let's start moving around this way. Oh, and you can do like lobster dinners, but I think you have to register for that. You also have to sign up for the a la carte if you don't want to eat in the buffet every single night. So the buffet is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they have 3 a la cartes, and we'll show you them as we go. The best a la carte was the Tex-Mex. We ate there more than anywhere else because it was awesome. Like I said, 3 elevators. This one is not working, although the sign's gone, so maybe it is working now. They have all these little waterways. Apparently not too long ago they actually had fish in here, so that was kind of neat. Over here is the snack bar, and I believe that is open 24 hours a day, and you can get burgers, sandwiches, pizzas. I had pizza here once. It was good, but it's just like a flatbread. And then there's also a bar here where you can get your coffees and your drinks. Some of the bars will have full-on tropical drinks and everything and beer, and some of them won't have beer, and some of them won't do the tropical drinks. So you just have to like figure out which ones you want to go to. And again, you can sit in here or sit outside. Let's move on. I'm trying not to show people in the camera as much as possible. So if you see me kind of shying away from an area, that means there's people or a kid or something. So again, nice little sitting areas. They did a really good job. There was, they did have some rain not too long ago, and I think it damaged part of the roof on one of these wings. This is what the hotel looks like. So that's where we started off, right there. And there are 7 wings. The pool's not this here. This is just a model, I guess, probably before they finalized it. But this pool is over here. We were in this area over here somewhere. So we had an ocean view in our room. Also on my channel, I did a video of a few of the really nicest rooms. This is the nicest room here. And it's basically for like honeymooners and stuff because they got a jacuzzi on their thing. This is another view of Varadero, Cuba. And this is a more accurate representation of where the pool is. And there's a big shopping mall right here. So if you want to buy your clothes or bathing suits or whatever. So here's an indoor little bit of shopping, trinkets, postcards. I'm going to take you around to the other side. Again, I'm trying not to videotape people. They have lots of decorations like that everywhere. This is what I call the lobby bar, but it's Las Palmas lobby bar. And a lot of people hang out here at nighttime. This is where you can get your coffees and your lattes and stuff as well. Nice little sitting area. These are the washrooms here, women's. This elevator hasn't worked the whole time we're here, but again, there's 2 of these types of elevators and 3 of the other ones. And that's the guys' washroom. There's the shop. So you can get your suntan lotion, your cigars, your rum, your sandals if you forgot them, an extra beach towel. They give you beach towels here, so you don't need to bring one, but it's always nice to bring one home. There's another nice little sitting area. Back to the atrium. We're between breakfast and lunch, which is kind of good. I might be able to just show you around at least. So I think Cuba Day is tomorrow. So I think every Thursday, it's Wednesday now, but every Thursday they have Cuba Day. So something else might be happening. I might have missed that sign there. So this is the buffet area. Quite large. It even goes way back there. So usually when you come in, there's somebody here. Basically, they're greeting you, and they're also stopping people from leaving with their plates because they don't want any of the cutlery and glass stuff going out of this area. I know that because I got stopped trying to bring some desserts out. So this area is all decorated with food. Over here, sometimes they have like meats and cheeses and stuff, and sometimes they have bread and salad stuff here. Dessert stuff was always here, and they had a lot of really good desserts. So this whole area is just loaded with lots of desserts and sweets. The ice cream thing was like right about there. And then they also had sometimes bread there. There's no outdoor seating here. I guess they just don't want people outside with food because it just brings birds and critters. If you're liking this video so far, give it a like, please. Thank you. If you know anybody who's coming to Cuba, let them know about this video so I can get a bird's eye view, I guess, of my walkthrough. So again, they usually have soups over here, lots of food laid out. This is where the omelet bar is, and at dinner time, this is where they do the noodles, pastas and things. Hola. And then over here is usually the meats. So they have a couple grills down here. I think they also do like omelets and eggs and stuff down here in the morning. We only ate here probably twice in the morning and maybe once or twice in the afternoon and at nighttime. So that's it for the hola. Hola, amigo. You know, there are people that love buffets and they just want to eat at the buffet, lunch, dinner, and breakfast. But we prefer the a la cartes because it is really loud and noisy in here. And if you want a nice, peaceful, relaxing dinner, then I suggest the a la cartes. So, because it's round, sometimes you get really confused as to where things are. But once you start to kind of figure out, you know, there's a lobby bar that will exit wherever. We know that right by the store, there are basically the 3 a la cartes that we can get to. First on our right is the Japanese restaurant. A lot of people told me that it was amazing, but it wasn't as, I think they've changed. I think people who have eaten here in the past said it was really good in the past. And when they had it this time, it was a little disappointing. You know, they had the flames and all that stuff, but you got like 4 pieces of sushi, and then they mixed like a big pile of rice and eggs and some seafood. Oh, they had a, yeah. So the one grill on one side, he was cooking all the vegetables and everything, and the other grill was all seafood. And then he plated it all, and then we had dessert. It was fun to do, but just doing it once was fine. We called this the International, but, or no, this is the Salon. So I'm in the wrong area. Hang on. Yeah, it's locked. So in here, I believe is like a conference area. And I think they also do shows in there. We basically missed every show because we met friends down here, and we just went to bars, or we went upstairs and played cards and just enjoyed each other's fine company. So when you come out, oh, there's massage tables. Some people said it's kind of awkward because you have to basically come out there in whatever you want to wear. There's no place to change out of your bathing suits or clothes to get your massage and then put yourself back on without people walking past. It's kind of awkward, I think some people have said. This is the massage parlor as well, the salon. So it looks like you can get your hair done and things like that. So again, when you see the store and you see the Japanese restaurant, you come out and circle around this way. And this is our favorite restaurant. We ate at least 5 times for breakfast here, a bunch of times for lunch because they have a nice little seafood bowl. It's with big chunks of lobster and everything. So if you really want to spoil yourself, eat here breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you can. And they flip-flop. I think they do Tex-Mex one night and then Cuban the next night. And we did both, and all the food was absolutely amazing. This is the entrance or an exit to the buffet area.
King.
Hello. So I'm going to take you around the outside of the building. I might have to go back in a little bit just to show you what we call the International. Let me just go around this way. This makes the video long, but you get a real good idea of how big this facility is. If you can see the sailboats out there, that's where the snorkeling is, and it wasn't bad. I think they charge $20 US per person or 25 Canadian per person. So you just have to wheel and deal. Sometimes have a set price and they don't budge. Sometimes you can offer them more, offer them less, and of course you want to tip. Oh, and there's a lot of these little geckos running around, which are good because they're killing all the mosquitoes. I got bit a few times, but not too bad. This place is really nice with the decor. When we came, I was saying earlier about, I think they had some rain and there was water damage, but within a day they had repaired it all. So now they're just waiting to paint it, I guess. Now we're back to the lobby bar, coming in one of the other wings. And here is a cigar spot. And then here is the International. I'll try and show you, sneak in little pictures of some of our meals as I'm walking around, but we've ate here a couple times. The lamb shank was phenomenal. The steaks were pretty good. Small, but they tasted great. Hello. At nighttime, this place turns into a night hot spot. Lots of singing and stuff that's going on there. On every wing, at the end of every wing, there's a staircase. So depending on what wing you're on, will depend on where you come out. This would be a kind of fun one to come out on. And plus, that means you have an ocean room view, which we did. There's the gazebo. People get married, take pictures, watch the sunset from here. People were like playing bocce ball. They bring their own set. I'm not sure if they lend out things like that for that. So I think I'm pretty sure it was last Thursday that they did Cuba Day, but it looks like they're going to do it today. So maybe they're switching days for weather reasons. I don't know. So again, that's that outdoor night bar. It's only open at night. Then they have these beautiful cars, of course, the beautiful Cuban flag. So I can't remember. They didn't have this car here last week, but I think they had that one, maybe. Beautiful cars. If you love old cars, you'll love Cuba. So I'm going to take you down. The pool and everything is over that way, but I want to take you down this way. There's just something about blue skies, blue ocean, and palm trees. Beautiful green palm trees. This is probably one of the calmest days. The first day we landed, it was raining. And then for a couple days after, the sea was pretty rough. The red flags were out, letting people know maybe you shouldn't go in. And if you did go in and you went out a little bit too far, they're whistling their whistles to get you out of there. There's these holes, little wells, and when the sea gets rough, come down here, and it's kind of like a blowhole. That guy's got it made today. Super clear water, zero waves. It's amazing how one day it's like really rough and windy, and then the next day it's just dead calm and beautiful. So yeah, they got 4 boats out there snorkeling. I highly recommend it. They do have snorkel mask flippers, fins for you. So if you want to, if you don't want to bring your own, you can use others. I prefer to always use my own mask and snorkel, but I don't mind using other people's fins. Oh yeah, there's not a well there. But there's the beautiful beach. But I'm going to take you back up around this way. Again, I love these little walkthrough videos. I guess they're not little, but... So at nighttime, or when the sun sets, this area has quite a few people all hanging out, watching the sunset go down. I don't think I've been awake one morning early enough to see the sun rise, but obviously it's going to happen way over there. The Cuba Day food is amazing. This is Fiesta Cubana. So maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so they had lots of food over here. Over there, they had the barbecue, all that stuff. So you just line up, get your food over there. You can get ice cream out of this little trailer. Here are the washrooms for in this whole area. There are 2 more washrooms that are at the beach end. Sometimes this is all set up like a theater. Sometimes it's set up like this. And I'm guessing because it's the Cuba Day that they're going to do this for people to eat, sit down and eat. Again, this is ice cream trailer. And they also have like, I guess, kid day, play dates. You can, I guess, drop your kid off at like daycare, and they take you around the resort and kind of, if you want to just have some alone time with your husband or wife, then you can, I guess, hire them to look after your kid for the day. And so I saw some kids in that trailer making their own ice cream sundaes, and they had the little chef hats on, and it was really cool. So again, this beautiful resort is phenomenal. Here used to be an a la carte, I believe, and then now it's just like a lobster shack. So you have to pay to eat in there because it's a little above and beyond. So we're getting to the pool area. Again, I'm trying not to show people if I can help it. I usually try to do these as early as I can in the morning, but it's we got these little outdoor showers. I don't know what that was. I think it was a kid. Got the outdoor showers to wash off from the sea salt. I think I'm getting to an area where they have music and stuff, so I might have to kind of dub over, but we'll see what I can do with the audio. So they have this outdoor bar. It looks like it's a swim up bar, but not. So there's stools under the water and you can relax and have a drink on that, but you have to get out of the pool, get a drink from the bar, and then get back in the pool. So there's not a swim up, and that's on the other side too. And there's a raised pool on the other side. This is like a kiddie splash pad. And then apparently that used to be just like a big grass shack, and they tore that down and rebuilt it like that. And I haven't seen, and I think I've seen maybe 2 people up there once, but they don't set tables up or do anything special up there that I've seen. And again, we're only here for 10 days. So another area to shower off. Here's part of the kids' play area with a climb wall. I think there's 70, I think I was talking to the owner or the general manager, and he said there are about 78 kids, but in the summertime, they'll have like over 130. So here's a stage area. We got ping pong, and they have basketball courts. They have tennis courts. I think they have 3 tennis courts altogether. It's rare to see people playing tennis because it's really hot. This is the towel area. So this is where you come to exchange your towels. So if you're not in level, you have to bring your towel back here every day if it's still wet, because sometimes the towels don't dry overnight in your room. I'm not sure. Well, this would have been possibly like archery and things. They used to have that kind of stuff back in the day. Here's like a little shopping area. Again, you can buy your souvenirs, your hats, your bags, and they've got a bunch of shacks in here. 1 or 2 people kind of being the shop owners. And that goes back into the building. Let's take you down to the best part about Cuba, and that is the beach. I'll try and figure out if I can walk around the other way. I'm not sure. I've never walked around this way yet. Somebody wrote a review saying that they were very disappointed in the pool. Loved everything else, but I guess they are used to like deep pools with diving boards or something. But here it's only about 0.85 meters, which is probably about 3.5 feet deep at its deepest point. And there's tennis court. Oh no, that's just pickleball. So I think outside near the front are the 2 tennis courts. There's the pickleball, basketball court. I'll show you from here, I guess. There's the volleyball court. Every day they have volleyball. There's a gentleman that walks around and tries to gather up as many people as he can. They got a big game going. And they also have at nighttime, one of the shows they have a bunch of people dancing in the water. Couples, men, women, and then they do a lot of jumping off their shoulders and all that kind of thing. So if you can get time to do that. Like I said, we were busy hanging out with friends, talking, having a couple drinks, having a good time. So I have never been up this way, so this is new to me. Here are the palapas. They're very highly sought after palapas, because it's what a great view from up here, looking over the pool area, bar area. And that bar right here, they make the best Mai Tais. And there's another little bar over there, and he does the best pina coladas. All right, let's get down to the beach. Never sat up here. I like being closer to the pool. Again, lots of seating area. Lots of palapas back there if they want to keep away from the music and stuff. Another shower. So again, this guy makes amazing pina coladas. Bring your own cup too. If you don't bring your own like Yeti glass or cup, mug, whatever, then you get your drinks in small paper cups, just like this one. And of course your drink is gonna warm up really quick. But again, just check out this guy, he's awesome. Hola. Hola, how are you? Muy bien. lots more palapas up here, but this is for the level people. So people that are on the regular, in the regular rooms, don't have access to these. And some of them actually have a number on it, and that's the number of the hotel room that person's allowed to use it and nobody else. So there are some kind of cool advantages to being in the level. My favorite thing is having access to the upstairs level. And I don't know if it's from this side, but let me just quickly show you some footage I shot earlier of the level. So this is basically the lounge for all the people on the level. And again, the level is just an upgrade, and that's what they're called. You get a gold towel instead of a blue towel. Then you have access to this little buffet and bar area. And it is open, I think, from 7:30 in the morning till 11 o'clock at night. And the little buffet has, you know, donuts. You have access to that. Here's the beach area. Again, that's back to the little wells. And here's the beach area. I've seen people snorkel here. I'm not sure if there's a guy snorkeling away. I'm not sure if he... Chances are there's fish that you can see, but the best place is out there where those boats are. And I wouldn't recommend swimming all the way out there. Part of the fun part about that is the actual catamaran ride out there. Some of the people that take you out speak English really well. Some of them have very choppy English. Some of them don't speak any English. So it's nice when you can communicate with them a bit and chat with them. And it's also good for you to know a little Spanish too. So just your typical pleasantries. You can go down to the beach this way, but we usually go up this way so we don't have to walk far on the sand. We did go for a nice long walk down to that end. I think it's either it used to be a nightclub or it used to be somebody's home or whatever, but I think when I looked it up on Google, it was called Xanadu nightclub. Here's a nice sign and swing. Lots of people sit there at nighttime and do pictures while the sun's going down. Absolutely beautiful. There are people with mobility issues, and they seem to be getting around no problem. This has been closed off since we got here, so I'm not sure, but this was a nice access to the beach, but we have to walk around this way. I'm thinking maybe there's something wrong with the stairs, so just keeping people off it until they fix it. So this is the beach grill. Got a nice little sitting area here. Got nice little bar tables here. Here are the beach washrooms, men, women's. Lots of awesome drinks from this gentleman right here. He makes a good dark rum and coke, which is called a cubata. And so you always walk up to him and say, "Uno cubata, por favor." Drop him $1 tip, and away you go. And sometimes there are gentlemen walking along the beach, taking your drink orders. Takes a little bit of time to get to you, but if you don't want to keep getting up to go get a drink, he's a great option. There's I can't remember what the building's called, something America. And it is basically a shopping plaza. Looks like there's a little eating area there too. Let's just quickly take you down to the beach. So if you want to do the snorkeling, you have to go down to where the boats are down there. There's sailboats down there. They have tons of platas over that way, or you can pay a guy to bring a couple chairs down. He'll even put up a couple umbrellas for you. And we've done that a bunch of times. Had a great day. Let's start heading back, and I'll try to remember some of the things I may have missed. Again, I should have done this earlier, but then certain things aren't open and I can't show you. But then when everything's open, there's lots of people around. So I'm doing my best for you. There's usually a gentleman right here, and there he is. And he does coconuts. So if you want to have him chop you up a coconut, and then you can just have the bar always give you your drinks in the same coconut for the rest of the day. This is the scuba area. So you can, if you want to take scuba lessons, I'm not sure if they'll just take you out and take you scuba diving, just out here, or they're actually doing lessons so that you can get your license. I didn't look into that this trip. Now we're headed back to the hotel. And the temperature now is 27, which is what I think we started off. The highest it was here, it was 28. Here's the guy you can talk to about getting scuba lessons, or at least going scuba diving. They got all the equipment. Another shower area when you first come up. Back to the Palapa area. I love those little islands in the middle of the pool because you can just sit on one side in the shade, keep cool in the water, jump out, grab a drink, do it all over again. I'm going to go back in through this entrance. Trying to speed up my walking. I think we're up to 30, 40, 35 minutes. So they don't recommend you walk on the grass with bare feet. I think there's like thistles and thing in there hurt your feet, but they don't mind you walking across it with sandals on. Right. So from the inside, I showed you this place. This is where I got my pizza. So that's the snack bar, 24-hour snack bar and bar. So if you arrive really late and you're hungry, you're arriving from Canada and you're really hungry, you can go in there, grab yourself a pizza. It's not bad. Here's the kid area. Lots of games and toys and things for them to do. The Cubans keep the kids quite busy. And there's the shopping area again. Now let's see if we can take you right straight back out to the front. This says Salon Santiago, and again, it's locked. I can't. Oh, it's not locked. And it is really dark in here, but so there's a theater in here. So I guess this is where the shows are. I think most of the Cuban places I've been to, it's an outdoor theater. So I guess this hotel's big enough they can have an indoor theater. Again, there's the bar. Here's the activity board if you want to know what's happening in the daytime and nighttime, and sports and things. All the information you need is right there. I'm from Toronto and I'm on TELUS, and my phone worked great down here. I was just on my data the whole time. The only time I went on the Wi-Fi for the hotel was when I used my laptop. But when you go to some of these places, they'll have a QR code, scan it, and it's supposed to open up the menu. And I have an Apple phone, my wife has an Apple phone, and for whatever reason, the QR code didn't work for us. But the people we were with, I think, had Android phones, and it worked perfectly fine for them. Some of the restaurants actually have menus, so you just have to ask them for it. But they're relying on this Carol. Hi, almost done. Oh, I forgot to show you these stairs. So there's two staircases. There's one on this side, one on the exact opposite side, and there's a beautiful staircase going up 5 stories all the way up. And we often use the stairs over the elevator just because it saves time. That again is the front entrance. There are some washrooms here, and I think that's for the employees that way. So there's what the staircase looks like. Just had to wait until people got out of the way. Now we're back to the front entrance. Lots of people arriving. It's a good time to arrive now, let me tell you. I have to look for the drop box because this doesn't work anymore. Yeah, so we just missed the buses coming in. Well, there you go. I really hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of the Meliá Varadero, Cuba. A couple things I forgot to mention. Number one, if you take the bus from the airport to the resort, it's about an hour because of dropping other people off at other resorts. If you take the taxi, it's about 30 to 40 minutes. And so if you're rushed for time, you want to beat the bus here, grab a taxi, get here, and you'll miss the big crowd of everybody trying to get off the bus at the same time. And another thing too, we're about just over 2-hour drive from here to Havana, and I totally recommend hitting up Havana for the day minimum. every time you come here, because Havana is an absolutely beautiful city, and I think everybody needs to visit it at least once. Next time we come here, we'll probably actually spend 2 full days in Havana. So get up early in the morning, take a taxi to Havana, tour around Havana, get a hotel room, spend the next day, and then come back late in the afternoon. And that way you get to eat at a few restaurants. There's a few bars there that's super famous people that I've been to, like Ernest Hemingway, and where his wife worked and made the best mojitos in Cuba. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye.